What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to some more Vicky 3 as the Indian Territory. We are looking good. We're looking good. Our only concern here is if this region revolts. If this region revolts, we're going to have a bad time. We do have a lot of radicals here because we just took a bunch of pops that we don't normally support, so we need to worry about those guys. It means I need to be more careful with my politics to avoid having any unrest uprisings of the sort here. We are, however, a Protestant nation. What's our governing ethos? Are we Cherokee and Siouan? Okay, that's not good. Those are Native American cultures. Let's get the industrialists here. If we get this, I think we're going to be in a good spot. Royal Folk is still a pacifist. If I exile this guy, he's still a fucking pacifist. But I do need to do some kind of colonization stuff. I have no choice here. Absolutely no choice. So we need to throw someone in here to help us out. And we're going to colonize. Royal Folk will be pissed. I'm sorry, Royal Folk, but it has to happen. Okay, so we're finishing up a textile mill in Oklahoma. And we want to start building other stuff elsewhere. So let's make, let's say Michigan, the steel capital. So we have the Great Lakes for bonus infrastructure. These guys really don't like us. We have the iron to make steel, but we don't really have the coal. What's the best place we'd want to do to make coal and iron? Probably like West Virginia. Yeah, West Virginia could be a good steel production place. But for now, let's just use the Great Lakes to our benefit here. I think we do it over here, just so they have easier access to iron. Iron's normally cheaper than, or more expensive than coal. Let's get a steel mill here. I know we already built one here. This one's worthless. Absolutely worthless. I don't think the United States can reach this region. Also, we can't colonize anything because of the claims they have. Winter colonization failed. There's our peace deal. Complete rewrite of the bill. We can let them colonize and just take it directly. They actually can't reach here, so it's just Mexico. Do we want a strong Mexico, though? Well, it doesn't technically affect us, right? Our whole goal here is to subjugate America. William Rogers, a pacifist. Okay. Guess we don't really care how we subjugate America, as long as they are subjugated, right? That's the whole point. Alright, when's our truce with them? It's in 5 years? 3 years left. Let's make sure we're making friends with people. Do I have no... Can I get a rival? Not really, no. I'd love to grab it on one. The Confederate States kind of has no economy. King Cotton. Okay. Help the peasants. Let's get the landowners' concessions. And I should have sent the Army of the Plains here. Cheeseheads, we're going to just get like 5 from Iowa, Wisconsin, and Illinois. Radicals are growing, that's fine. I could raise a little bit of tax money if I spent my stuff better. We get nothing from our taxes at all. It's just a waste of stuff. King of Tools is on the way. Okay. We need colonization. We need to start pushing back into these regions here. So take these 3. And then it's about breaking free in the next war. Oh, we will need to take this stuff too, huh? All of this is going to be colonized by Mexico. Can we fight Mexico? Probably, if the Confederate States get involved. Who likes you? Don't know. I would host your embassy. I like how we blocked them from colonizing, even though it might have been better if we just gave them it. But these states we take are the better states. In fact, some of these are being oh, they took Idaho because you lost that war, or you white pieced it. So they're going to colonize all this. We're going to have a really jank America here, but that's fine. That is fine. I want to build this in Illinois. We'll get its first construction sector. Welcome to the club. Here comes frontier colonization. Nope. I lied. We have some private investment. Is this our investment or is this just someone building foreign quarter stuff? Yeah, I think it was foreign quarters. $18 there, 28 months there. There's an agitator. He is an abolitionist. I like that. All right, we're going to have some expenses here from using our construction sector. It's expected. Atmospheric engine pumps are cool. Turn on lathe, turn on die works. Why do we have 2 lead mines? I mean, we'll turn it on, but we're not really using lead in our nation, are we? Do we have an iron mine? We should probably get one in Wisco. Put the steel back down. Prepare for war. Okay. 20 months until we get to do another war with the United States. That's why we're building the iron mine. Making not a lot of money off of our stuff. Population has grown to 1 million, though. Not passing any laws. I should be working on laws. Homesteading feels like a death sentence. None of these feel good, I'll be honest with you. Can I trade people out in order to get the intelligence? Yeah. 47 if I do it this way. Let's do it this way. And I want to try to just grab like a spicy appointed bureaucrats thing. Just to slowly improve our stuff here. Alright, we're building in Wisconsin, so let's do road maintenance here. Do have terrible access in our capital. That's my own damn fault. Railways will help fix that. To build a railway, we're going to need access to engines. We have some in the market. Trainer replacement. Want to keep GB invested in us. Oh, I can't believe I went from tender to this all right away. defend our borders and they are stronger army. Mandatory article, cool. Alright, I want to remember to go for mandatory service next. You are genial. Genial to me says I can get stuff with you eventually. Here's our iron mines. Let's make sure we're doing this in Iowa as well, since we're... actually, that is Iowa. Staff our iron mine, make us some money. We need access to coal, but we can get coal. Oops, let's put you back up. Take your time with this one. Real folk really don't fucking like us. Okay, we can do our independence play. This is the move. I need Nebraska and Kansas. Then after that, it's gonna be Indiana and Michigan. Could do Minnesota. Let's do Minnesota. Let's do North Dakota, and let's try to get Montana too if we can. I'm gonna save here. This is gonna be Indian pre-war. Might have locked ourselves on collision course here, but we do have the support to get this done. Why is it just... What happened to my support dependence with you? Did you break it? Oh, wow. Didn't know if you, betrayed me. Holy shit. Fuck. That's concerning. But he shouldn't be able to get people to most of our fronts here. Alright, so the first 15 we care about. Everything behind the first 15 can be replaced. This might be bad for us. Where's my save for this? Let's try it. This might be bad. It'll be bad. It'll be bad. It'll be bad. We just go back. We go back. Mistake's been made. So why have you stopped? Because it's not because you no longer consider them a valid rival? Is that why? And see, this is good. This is good. Save this. This is going to be our pre-war. They demand Illinois. We don't demand anything from them. Suddenly, we are the ones being attacked, right? Shouldn't I have a friend? Shouldn't I have a fucking friend? Okay. Okay. Thought I'd have a friend to help me in this war. Apparently not. So does no one have a fucking claim in this region? Let's get our military here. See, that was a concern that we had. Here is the Illinois return. Let's stop this. Let's get into good control over us. Let's see if we can beat Illinois. Let me do a... This will be better. Do you have a truce? Is that why? Oh, you had a truce with us. We'll have to clean up Kansas and the other states. Kansas, Nebraska, Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota, or Montana. Wyoming, Colorado. Let's see if this will do it. Oh, there's a separate war? There's another fucking war. Well. No, I can't take Indiana. I want to declare independence in that one. This 3-stack army. Get the cheeseheads over here. You are now the cheeseheads. What has been messed up here? Station Midwest. I want to split half of you out. What do you mean there's no alternatives to deploy front? What do you mean there are no alternatives for deploying your... I just want to understand. I just want to understand what's going on here. I just want to understand, please. This is why sometimes this game makes me want to cry. Oh. Oh, that's not us. Okay, well, I wish I could mobilize this army. You're demobilizing. I have fucked this war somehow. What the hell? Go to pre-war. Go to pre-war. I think if we can take the land early enough, we'll have a shot here. So they demand Illinois. If we do our independence play, in the Independence War, I want to take Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Minnesota, and that's it. We need to unify our land so we can actually station people places. Just go ahead and put you down at the bottom here. Let's also just do ourselves a favor and ditch this so we have money. military pay them. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to wait till it's close. Now I want to do a independence. Just going to delay here. Is that all the claims I can revoke? That's all the claims I can revoke. Fuck. Half. Mexico, please. Here's the bad part, right? This Mexico is going to definitely win. They're not in both wars. This is just rough, man. We don't even have fucking coastal access here. Like, this one's gonna be terrible. I want to fucking take Texas back. Oh my god, we're already losing. Okay. This is to take Utah, Texas, and Colorado. This is to take everything else. Here's what I can do. We're going to go back to our Midwest Indian territory. Is this the one we have? Or is this just the Indian territory? It's the Indian territory. I need an army. It's not what I wanted to do. What the fuck? Is our Midwest now the good one? I forgot what saves are which. Okay, this is now the good save. What do we do? Well, I think it's abundantly important that we need to have our Army of the Plains unified. Another army in the Midwest. These are the cheeseheads. They're yellow. Is that yellow? It's close to yellow, I guess. Need to consolidate all of these. Here, Wisconsin, let's get an iron mine. Here, let's get a coal mine. Do road maintenance in all of these if we can. We're getting nothing from that consumption tax, so it's better just to do this. We got it. The reason we're losing money is because of our construction. We're going to keep it for now, just so we have something here. Kind of want them to keep this for now. And I need to have you keep supporting me. When we lost that support independence, things got weird. Go and roll that second army into you. Army of the Plains, we're going to just change what you look like. Get you a nice, like, I want to say nice green, but these greens aren't really nice, and horses like the plains. There you go. Political union. Okay, we are back. And hopefully we can expand a little bit before this. Let's get our coal mine and other stuff first. We definitely can't afford a large army right now. Increase our taxes. Cut our military spending a little bit, and now we're going to ditch this one construction sector. So we've spent all our money. Gonna claim the Great Plains. And now we can wait out the 4 years that we have here. Need to make sure we keep these guys on board, on side. That's why I was able to improve with GB, is because we had lost our support. Right, there's migration controls. Can I do anything else I want to do? Homesteading's a maybe. Problem is it's going to make people angry. We could do this. It is going to radicalize people. It's not ideal. We hold. We hold. I can't colonize. That would be my next move here, is to do colonization. Now, do you become the landowner? You do. Okay, cool. A little bit more support now. Gonna hold off this Oklahoma textile mill because we can't afford to build it. If me will tick down. We no longer have support independence with you. Because you are cautious and we are infamous. Alright, this means I should crank up my military. Give me some kind of force capable of defending here. We definitely need to get line infantry. You should like me more now. Yeah, they're starting to recruit more. They both cut down their army size. Make friends with GB. Keep core in the territories. And no one can colonize these because they're still claimed by the United States. So we're going to want to use that to reduce claims in areas that we can colonize and other people can't colonize. Now our next action has to be independence, which is worrisome. Right, the cheeseheads will gain strength. Take our military, make sure we're mobilizing with everything that we can give them. Cost be damned. What are our relations with you? If I get our relations up... Unrecognized power doesn't help us. Then they can't... Then I will have the control over... I'll have control over our destiny if I can make it to where they're too friendly with me to actually attack me. Because I can use these to reduce relations by 60. This is definitely a tough one. Who's this agitator? He's a jingoist. It's not terrible. Also, who are you? The Yankee Nationals? Let's suppress the Yankees. Spheric engine pump. We won't gain a lot till we finish building other stuff. Yankee Nationals are going to probably take all this stuff, which is why I would love a defensive pact with somebody. Do you not like us? You're cautious against us. Why? This is you versus Arizona, New Mexico against the who? The Apache. Justice. This is a really, like, tough beyond all fucking reason here. To make Yankees happy. Our legitimacy up. Would love to ditch traditionalism. Would help us a ton, actually. They have 50 troops. These two together are about level with them. I could regime change Confederates. I could attack the Confederates is what that means. The United States couldn't side against their subject, could they? Is it worth trying? Let's make a save. Let's make a save. We're gonna give it a try. We're about to finish improving with them. I want to start damaging with Confederates. We're actually expelled diplomats too. And we could go to war for Conquer State and take like Missouri. It's a target for sure, and if we get the United States to like us again, they are still domineering, but if we get our relations up, then it doesn't matter if they're domineering or not, they won't be able to do anything. Debate failed for frontier colonization, that's fine. So Missouri itself is 16 infamy. Honestly, I'd want these three states. 16, 13, and 9. We can get the United States to like us more. I want to conquer Illinois back. Fucker, I don't want to give you Illinois. Maybe it's the truce. 6 months left in that truce. You have a truce for 6 months as well. As soon as that 6 months is left, I'm going to try to attack and see if I can get United States in. They should be no longer poor relations, I think. In those 6 months. Coup is done. The United States should get involved here. Really, the main thing is just want to unite our territories while leaving this stuff weak. Because if the United States are just that stuff, they're no longer like a force to be reckoned with. Okay, let's see. Well, I want to keep things... I want to feel out how this is going to work with the truce. Because when we were neutral, they were still able to attack, so we might get attacked by these guys, even when we're neutral. In which case, I don't want to be at war while that happens. They're still domineering. There's that cut down. Well, we want Illinois. And this is why we wanted to be careful here. So let's try the independence play that we did last time. doing this for one reason. We want to take Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, and Minnesota. Holy cow, that's a lot of infamy. But I can take this army, throw some more people in charge of here. I see we have some adamant defense, so split in half. Split in half again. Take you, split you in half. And you, sir, can go here. Well, you don't have adamant defense, do you? You're the adamant defense guy. You can come down here. You can come over here. You push here. Mobilize you. I'm going to split you in half. Well, one over here. And then half. One. Two. And this army here that doesn't have a fucking troop. Three. There's our return state play. I want to revoke claim on Minnesota, South Dakota, or North Dakota. And we're going to do revoke claim on South Dakota, just so we can force them to... And if we end up trading Illinois for all this land, I think that's a fair trade. Mexico will get involved. We could take this land fast enough. Mobilization goods. We're mobilizing everybody. We're going to push a lot of these. Right, now you need to immediately go to adamant defense. You can get one push off. And here comes adamant defense. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, now we need to unify our troops together. This in the 3 stack. What army is this? This is the 7th Army. Combine the 7th Army. We need Mexico to come here. This 1 stack here that's with you. This is the 8th Indian Army. I've gotten rid of the Army of the Plains, which is unfortunate. But oh well. Let's combine everybody into the cheeseheads if you can. I think the 4th Army is supposed to be a cheesehead army. And then the rest of the guys go into the Army of the Plains. Alright, next tactical run tries, we need to get line infantry. If this doesn't work, we need to get some kind of a stronger unit. Because they're running skirmish irregulars, we're just going to lose pound for pound. Yeah, losing the support independence is terrible for us here. Let's just get fucking 63 goddamn units here. What do we got? Fuck all. Alright, so this is the one for everything else that we have. When did that happen? Oh, they fucking flanked us, huh? give it a try. Gotta get Illinois and every fucking thing else here. Okay, so before we piss off the Confederates, we need to keep them around for this next war, because we can't seem to get the United States on board fast enough for them to not be able to attack us. Which we are now aware of. So what I want to do is immediately stop the railway work, and we need to get line infantry and army reserves, Napoleonic warfare. We need to get us something to use here. And honestly, railway is less important now that we have other stuff. I need friends. I need friends that can help me here. We need the support and dependence from these guys, truly. Because they're always going to want Illinois. I could just give it up. Anyone else who can support my independence? No. Do you have any rivals? You guys are no longer rivals? What the fuck? They ended their rivalry. That's crazy. I think the cheeseheads are going to need more cannons. Stop the ones in Oklahoma. We don't have to pop. There goes the coup. We should need an army here. It's gotta happen. Because they're gonna keep attacking us because we don't have anyone to defend us, really, is the problem. Obligation's worth 5. If we keep building the army up, we might have a chance. It's a possibility. Host the embassy. Support my independence. There we go. There we go. Okay. That defensive pact, if we can ever get it, is going to be our saving grace here. Military assistance, 10% chance. What would you give me? Obligation is 15%. It's not worth a ton. I have a lot of people who are supporting me. So that's going to help. Our truce with you is up. Now I have 2. Let's try. We need to try this right now. Let's see. If I do pre-war save. I then want to declare against the United States for independence. And what I want in this war is several things. Fucking... Give me Indiana. Give me Michigan. Give me Ohio. Or, fuck, I didn't actually mean, Kansas. Did that wrong. Did that wrong. I have to do it differently. Let's do pre-war. I need to connect my capital, or move my capital. Homeland of primary cultures. Yeah, that's gonna suck. Oh, you know what I can do here, actually? I can get everything but independence and use that as a shield. So we're going to take Kansas, Nebraska. Take Nebraska. Let's take Kansas. Let's clean up the borders here. Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota. That leaves me with 12. Considered confident. Okay, we still have our pre-war save here. Coffin is an interesting call. I know you got an army, but we're about to mincemeat you. And I have borders that connect. You can take Utah, Virginia. Yes, everyone's gonna be staying in here. Because you want Utah. So we're gonna have both sides all in. You can clean up the backside. And it's really just getting naval invasion that's gonna cause problems for us. Give me more armies here. I know we have defensive strategists and some other brilliant guys. What are you doing? Frontline system, don't fail me now. I will take your military goals. Thank you. And here is our lovely trick that we're going to do. We are going to take everything and not get independence. We declare all of these. They're going to be a little unhappy, but the war is... okay. That was a concern. Need to keep an eye on that fucking thing. Alright, I gotta be careful with this army. Let's just do defensive stuff here. We're gonna have a cautious advanced guy do his thing. I don't want to get caught in a bad way because I lose too many people. Let's see, I don't want independence here. There we go. What do you mean I don't agree to a peace deal that prevents my independence? This is me we're talking about. I agree to whatever the fuck I want. What the fuck do you mean? Oh, that's a stupid fucking mechanic. Okay, well, I can't game the system. That's fine. We'll make do. Means our economy's gonna probably take a huge hit here. But oh well. US will drop out. Peace deal in. And Sequoia is formed. Now, are they colonizing? Can they colonize? They can now colonize. So by taking this land, we've opened it up to anyone colonizing it. We don't have our own colonization laws yet, which is unfortunate. But the good news is we now have contiguous borders. Upgrade all units. It's going to be costly. Sequoia army here. Combine that with the army of the plains. Okay. So now Mexico, our lovely friend, is going to be having control of some land that I don't know I want them to have control over. We're also going to have shortages of goods that I need to import and export here. Let's start doing some trade with the British. Let's also maybe not upgrade all my troops. It's going to be very expensive. If we upgrade the troops, we need to use them, is what I'm realizing here. So you, GB, voted to be in your power block embassy. I would love to just, you know, join this power block. Shit. Legislative failures in the last fucking session. 82. Mexico's gonna colonize all this shit, so I'm gonna have to take it back from Mexico eventually. Okay, stop the barracks. They can stop. Let's get the coal mine in Illinois. This thing's so close to Oklahoma, we're gonna keep it there. Don't have meat. Okay. Livestock earnings. Just throw one in Iowa. Getting our coal. I do need to have our arms and other stuff. Arms and artillery. Basically building our stuff from scratch here. These are all states. Oh shit. Okay, I wonder if it's worth doing this or if it's better for me to come over here. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's go back to pre-war. And that war went so well for us, I think it's valid to do it again, but to take better stuff, if that makes sense. So what I want to do here, do like so, and I want to actually conquer Kansas, Nebraska, and leave the rest of this shit here. We're going to take Indiana. We're going to take Michigan. Well, just Indiana, I guess. Let's take North Dakota too. Give us some stuff that we can colonize. It would also maybe be better if I waited and got my stuff down here. Okay, but while we're doing this, I need to be improving and making friends with GB. So we've seen, like, this is not going to be worth my time at all. We want GB on our side. There's that naval invasion we need to be ready for. Gotta stop their naval invasion a little bit. taking all their troops for the naval invasion, so it's just easy for us. I bet you this unit doesn't have... Yeah, they're about to attack. Honestly, let's move you to here. It's easier to let them invade and then to re-invade with our stuff here. Let's pull that one troop off this way. This is all because I don't want to have Mexico colonizing this. If I leave the U.S. lands, they can't colonize most of it. Here we go, we have peace. Okay, so if we look here now, Mexico can colonize. They're still colonizing everything. Guess they have claims. Okay, but we get valuable land, right? And we have easy war goals if the United States attacks us again. And we need to start fixing our other stuff. So let's go and drop all the stuff we were doing in Iowa and the other places. Let's fix our things. So we need to have a tooling workshop. Sort by peasants here. Indiana. I'm seeing a artillery and arms industry. I want to get both of those in Oklahoma. I see a coal mine and a sulfur mine. Let's do the sulfur in Iowa. I also see a munitions plant, which we can't even fucking make, so don't worry about that. Illegitimate government, throw these guys in there. Means we have no one to support colonial affairs. Can I not throw you in? Looks like we have no colonization progress there. So we'll probably stall. We'll see. But let's start doing some import routes from Britain, because I really would love to see Britain become my supplier of everything. Do a little bit of American here. All right, we are losing money. I think this is just because we have a construction sector that has grown in our state. Like, we took a construction sector. Yeah, so we make money if I cut that out. I do need to incorporate these two states. 5 years, 3 more months, and 21 years. So that's going to take ages. But we'll get by. Alright, colonization has not succeeded. The Kuwait army can come over and get you. And the cheeseheads can take our lovely other army. Alright. So we're independent. I don't like it. I don't want to be independent, per se. It's not good for me. It's not good for me. The Confederate States also now have a massive army, so I really want to get on their good side. I need friends. I need friends. I want GB to be my friend. I want to use them against Mexico. I need access to the sea, which means killing the United States, which is still bankrolling someone else. Can I declare a rivalry with someone? I cannot, because we are still terrible. Okay, but we have made progress. I'm going to regret it later on if, like, this becomes untenable. But theoretically, we just need to puppet the United States while having them only have 3 states. So, like, we got to push them into the north and get them to bend the knee. So we can start working on that. But it's making good progress. Anyway, for now, I'm Carlos. If you enjoyed, I've been Sean, Spooky As always, I'll catch you in the next one. Later.